Okay, so now we're around to mounting specimens on blocks. We've got a couple of microscope slides here. These have been labeled. Try not to touch the surface. These have been labeled as the same ID that's on the block that the specimen was attached to, and perhaps you can see at the bottom it says one of, and this other two of, so forth and so on. You want to make sure and do that so that you know which slides go together with which and how many of them there are. This is a slide warmer. It's on its lowest settings, from around 38, 40 degrees C. This distilled water here, I'm just going to go ahead and drip some on there, nice and easy. I'm going to get rid of that bubble. I want to cover the surface of the slide with the distilled water. It's part of the chemistry. So these are polycene coated slides. They have an adherent that attaches the specimen itself to the glass of the slide with the help of water, warm temperatures. Too hot is a very, very bad thing. So trying to find and keep an ideal temperature is a very important part of the process. So, water on our slides, we've got our specimens over here. Remembering our orientation, this is the first section that came off, this is the last section that came off, and so I want the first slide to have the first section in the upper left-hand corner, and then along that way, so that the last section is going to be on the last slide in the lower right-hand corner. And this is really relatively simple. It just takes some delicate touch. So, nice pair of forceps, good and dry. Go ahead and grab yourself a section. Try not to pinch the wax itself. I'm going to take it to the first slide here, and I'm going to just go ahead and very carefully lay it down. You don't want to curl under itself sometimes, but I want to lay it down so that it will actually lay out flat in the orientation I need it in, and I'm going to slide my forceps out from behind it and just go through here and just kind of help it flatten itself out a little bit. Wouldn't worry about every little bubble. Part of the reason it sits on heat is to help it let's call it relax. Just kind of get the kinks out. I'm going to do the same with this other ribbon here. I'll lay it down right next to that one. Nice and carefully. Easy does it. Now these are a bit big, so I'm not going to attempt to put another section on there. I'm just going to take this next section and I'll move it straight onto the second slide. Nice and carefully. Lay that down there like that. And again, just kind of help nudge it flat on top of the water. It does want to sit on top of the water. You can see wrinkles and stuff here. I'll zoom in for you in a minute. And that's what the heat's going to do, is help us to relax those kinks in the ribbon so that when it does finally attach to the slide, it will have done so completely flat. So, keep zoom in on these buggers here, get you a little better angle so you can see them. So you can see there's still some kinks and some wrinkles there, and what we really want to do is leave these things on the heat long enough that those kinks and wrinkles actually disappear. Sorry about that. It becomes more or less smooth surface. So, and again, notice, cut to the proper length. These things are just shy of the, what do you see, there's two little white marks at the bottom of the slide are P's. Those are to tell you which side of the slide is coated, and your cover slip is generally going to run between the label portion of the slide, which is this portion up here, and then this bottommost portion. So you want your material to fit in that area right there. Be right back.